Hey folks, hey Gator here, yeah, in the museum again. Yeah, Gator's museum, eh? I guess, hey, when it's over 20 years old, supposedly it's antique, eh? So everything I have in this garage is antique, so it could be called a museum, eh? Okay, hey, first thing before I forget, there's a lot of new subscribers in there. They don't know this, eh? Why is this guy, we live in Canada, up in cold country, why is this guy called Gator? Hey? Some of you know, don't spill the beans. I'm the one telling the stories here. Why is this guy called Gator up in Canada? Snow, everything. There's no gators up here. Ah, yes, there's at least one. Me. You know why they call me Gator? Ever looked at a gator? See his front legs, how short they are, eh? Just little stumpy front legs, eh? Well, when I go to a restaurant, eh, with a bunch of guys or a few couples, eh, and the bill comes, eh, that's how they started calling me Gator, because I always try to reach for my wallet, eh, but it was my little front feet are too short. I can't reach my wallet, eh. Ah, that's why they call me Gator. Okay, now that we're past that that stumble in the road, we're fishing again today. It's a lake. Well, really, it's not too far from where I have my camp right now. Maybe, well, not too far. You're around 20 miles, something like that. Just close by, let's say. The name of the lake is Vermilion. Vermilion Lake, yeah. And so me and my buddy, I was gonna say, remember my buddy from the camp? You know, he's not too skinny there. Remember him? We used to go on fishing trips. These are just a day thing, eh? And we had found this lake. It was a club from a little town. See, in Quebec. Ooh, junk here. In Quebec, where there used to be clubs, eh? And they used to own, have leases on these lakes, and they put fish in the lake, or they just took care of the lakes, and they had guards, and you weren't allowed to. Anybody wasn't allowed. You had to be belong to the club to go fishing in these lakes, eh? And then I believe it's in the 80s. I'm not sure of this, but the government in Quebec decided that they're going to do away with all these clubs, so they burnt most of the clubhouses, okay? They ripped the fences, and no more guards, no more gates, no more, all the lakes, or most of them that weren't all private land around them, and were accessible to everybody, eh? Since then, that was a bright idea, but since then, a lot of people have ganged together, and they acquired all the land around the lakes, and so you still end up with private lakes, eh? The only way you could go on them if you had a helicopter or an airplane. But anyways, neither here nor there. This lake was a club lake, and it was good fishing, and we were there, me and my buddy, we were fishing, and maybe an hour, so it wasn't biting terribly, and I caught one, a speckle. My buddy caught a few, and then I catch this big one. Well, it was as long, you know the Coleman cooler there? You know the Coleman coolers there? Well, it was as long as a Coleman cooler, like the length of a Coleman cooler, because I put it on the cooler. It was as long as the cooler. And the width, well, you don't know. It's about that way. Hang on. Where's that tape measure? Ooh, thousands and thousands of tapes here. Okay, you like that. Okay, so what is this? 4.5 inches. Hey, that's accuracy in the story, eh? Okay, so it's 4.5 inches wide. That's speckled trout too, eh? Bah. Anyways, I was gonna say, I can't tell you how it tasted. You know why I can't tell you how it tasted? Because I had a chain, eh? You know, you hook them through the gills there, and the chain, eh? And this big one was at the end of the chain. And so we're at one end of the lake, and we had noticed that it wasn't biting going one way; it was just biting going the other way. Eh? So we're going down, and then we get to the end of the lake. We go back up, and then we come down trolling again, and we forgot to take the fish out of the water. Eh? They're all there except one. Guess which one was gone? The big one. So I never tasted that big one to see. It was in the trout that I speckled trout, not a laker, a speckled trout. The trout that I seen, this was maybe 5.5 pound trout. Okay, and this is, hey, we have a picture of it, and just a picture weighs 2 pounds. Okay, so just imagine. Not true, just pulling your leg, eh? Hey, so that's that lake, eh? But not on the same day, but it's almost part of the same story, because it's just about, like, this is in the bush, far in the bush, this lake, eh? Like 4-wheel drive country, eh? Just about a mile further, but on the other side of the road, you go in, and eventually the trees are all closed in, eh? But we can see on the map there's a lake. It's called Sunday Lake. Okay, if you guys want to look it up, you can. So we drive as far as we can, but like all the trees are closing in on the road. It used to be probably an old logging road or something like that, eh? So we get out of the truck, we park it, because we know we're close to the lake, okay? But so we start walking. We walk about 10 minutes, eh? And then we hear some people talking, eh? So me and my buddy, we kind of, you know, we're not making no noise, eh? We just keep on going on the road, eh? So eventually we see the lake, eh? But we can't see nobody. We hear two people, eh? A guy and a girl laughing, and they're having fun, eh? But we can't see nothing, eh? Anyways, so we keep on going, but see, they're here, and we're going, but it's kind of bushy here, so we can't see them. But the further we go, then it gets, we're kind of like this. Like this. Nah, yeah. Anyways, we're not a straight line. We've pulled away from them, but now we can see them, eh? She's dressed like a mermaid, eh? You know what a mermaid's dressed like? And I didn't care for him, but her, like, yeah, I wish I would have brought my binoculars, eh? Wow, I look at my buddy, eh? He's got closer, eh? And he's got his neck stretched out. He looked like a giraffe. His neck was sticking out. I said, hey, I said, get down, they're gonna see you. And then the guy sees him, eh? He didn't see me, but he seen him with his head sticking out of the branches, eh? He says, hey, you guys, what are you doing? So we just kind of ducked, eh? And he says, we're just enjoying the scenery. And that's the story of Sunday Lake. You guys will probably never get as lucky as we were, eh? That's part of the other fishing story, because there's only probably a mile and a half between the two lakes. So that's why one's stuck with the other. Hey, it's time for me to tell you that you can subscribe to my channel getting some subscribers, but I find, you know what I find? I find I get new people looking in, but then on the wayside, I'm losing people too, so it kind of equates itself, A lot of people tell me they like the story, but I know you have to bear with me, folks, I know these stories are getting long. This is winter, and it's cold out there, and this kid here, the things, when I was young, okay, you're probably thinking this guy never did nothing, Well, when I was young, I had something to do every day till 11 o'clock at night, okay? And I won't bother telling you what I did, but I had done a lot of stuff. And these show and tell stories, well, if I was in my heyday, I'd have a lot of stuff to show you. But that's in my past. Now I get fond memories of just thinking of the stuff I used to do, That's the old guy, 70 years old, So I don't care. I don't care to be doing too much. That's the story, okay? I try to keep busy. I always have something on the back burner, You can tell how busy I am just by my workbench. This has been maybe 20 years in the making, cleaning this workbench. I will. Now I'm starting to think that I'll clean it when the spring comes and it gets a little warmer, because it's not encouraging. I have so much stuff. It's incredible. But, like I said, it's Gator's Museum, I'll never be able to charge for people to come and visit in here, I don't really want people to visit in here. Come to that little tidbit here. Come to think of it, when I started doing these movies for YouTube there, I was scared to bring the camera in here to show people. I was always scared that people would come in here and steal some stuff off me. But now that people see all the junk I have, nobody wants to steal anything anymore. Okay, I said enough, for this one, Hey, I salute you all. Don't forget to subscribe or give comments. They're valuable to me, and I appreciate every one of you coming to see these videos and commenting. I salute you all, and we'll see you in the next one.